Last time on Leagues, I grinded out all the drops from Ceradome and God Wars, and with that, I finished one of my biggest goals, which was to wield every God Sword. With that, I think I'm pretty much done grinding out bosses in Leagues. It's gotten to the point now where I'm about ready to go back to the group Iron Man. So I think on this episode, I'm just going to go through and get the, easy points that I have remaining and probably call it a league. There. There's a regular nightmare kill done, so I can go do Phosani's now. Oh dear. Okay, so we have a task for defeating the nightmare. And then we have 20 hard combat achievements done as well. Very nice. Okay, now I get to go do some Phosani's. There we go. Alright, first Phosani's nightmare kill count. And of course there's a task for defeating Phosani's nightmare. Sweet. Defeat the nightmare 5 times the task. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, up next on my list of bosses I have not done is Seracnus. Oi, stop stealing my hits, spawn of Seracnus. Stop it! They're stealing my scythe hits. There's a task for... Wait, it's 50 points for one Seracnus. That's pretty good for how easy it is. Alright, I don't know how well this scythe is going to hit. It says Callisto is least resistant to slash out of all the melees, so... I also don't know what his max hit is. I feel pretty safe at 40 HP, but I guess we'll see. Alright, there's a Callisto kill. Let's go do Vedion next. Listen to me, sandwich lady. I am busy, as you can see. Money! Okay, I have also not killed Chaos Elemental, so this is backtracking a bit, but let's go up to Chaos Ellie. Stop taking my gear off. Chaos Ellie, you son of a... Stop. It's right before I attack. This motherfucker's... Oh my god. Yeah, sit. Oh, and we get a dragon two-hander. Cool. Alright, task for defeating the Chaos Fanatic for 25 points as well, and we'll leg it down to... What the hell's his name? I don't know, the dig site guy. Okay, next up, I got 5 free Mossy Keys to use when I unlocked Briofita, so may as well use those up. Nice, 25 points for killing Briofita. And much like Briofita, you also get 5 free giant keys for unlocking Obor. So let's do some Obor kills. And that, of course, is the task for killing him once. Oh, hey, and also we have 20 easy combat achievements. Okay, up next we have the Gigantic Pancake, aka the Giant Mole. Scythe is actually really bad for killing Giant Mole. This is kind of regrettable, but whatever. Every time well, okay. I guess that works. Never mind, that works. Alright, next task we're knocking out is 1 Volcano kill count. Very nice. Okay, and last but not least, the only boss I've found that I haven't killed yet task-wise, Slayer task-wise, is Abyssal Sire. I'm hoping I'm gonna absolutely demolish this thing. We'll see what happens. Starting with zeros, lovely. Oh my... I think he's gonna explode right away, right? Did we just go straight to the explosion right there? I don't know how it's gonna work. It'll tell him, yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna explode. I'm gonna scythe... okay. I was gonna Granite Maul, but he's already fucking dead, bro. That's crazy. Alright, and of course there is a task for defeating Nex. Dude, I didn't even get any Torva? What the hell? Alright, there's a task for defeating Nex. And as far as I know, there is no other just one-off kill count tasks left for me to do. I think that's pretty much all the bosses. And now that I've completed all of the easy 1 kill count tasks, there was one final thing I wanted to do. And I felt like this was a really good culmination, you know, of all the gear and stuff that I've acquired throughout Leagues. This would be the best place to retest it out, and that is the Inferno. So of course I've done an Inferno already, and I use, mostly so I use an Abyssal Tentacle and Melee for the waves. And then for Zuck, I used a Crystal Bow, Well, this time I've got a Scythe of Vitter for the waves, and I've got an Armadillo crossbow with the Armadillian Decree for Zuck. So I was really curious to see how much faster I could get the Inferno done with all these upgrades. Little knife's edge. Okay, don't even need it. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be so good when I get to the high waves and I'm just ignoring them and the Scythe is just swing. You're dead anyway. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. They're right on top of each other. Bong! Got them all. Oh, I love that. That makes me happy. Very glad I brought the Din's Bulwark. You know, that was one of those things where when I got the Dinny B from raids, I was like, oh, a Din's Bulwark. But it's actually been really good. It's been good here. It was great for TOB. I mean, it was actually a very nice drop to get. So I think I actually underestimated just how much this Scythe of Vitter was going to speed this up. I was thinking like, oh yeah, you know, this will probably save me like 10 minutes or something. I mean, let me just show you how good this thing is. So there's the major. I'm going to 1, 2, and 3 hit the major. That's dead. And that was a very consistent thing. And then I run up to the ranger, and I 2-hit him. I mean, like, melee was OP the first time around, and now with the Scythe, I mean, I'm literally consistently 2 or 3 hitting all these things. I mean, it was faster than I even imagined it was going to be. So since speed was the objective, I decided to be a little spicy and melee triple jads as well. And it went fine. All I'm going to say is thank God for Absolute Unit, though, because I did mess up. So when you melee triple jads, the timing is all still the same, so long as you make sure that you don't attack it in a time in which it's going to be able to melee you. Because if you attack a Jad at the wrong time and it melees you, it throws off the spacing. And luckily they weren't attacking me at the same time, but they were really close. And that, you know, it made it a little bit closer than it needed to be. Of course, with Absolute Unit, my chance of death is super low anyway, but I almost kind of goofed on that. Now, of course, because I have lots of melee items and better melee fragments, Zuck is still going to be the slowest part, but this was definitely better than my Crystal Bow Zuck. So, because I have the Armadillian Decree set going, that makes it 100% more likely that I get a bolt effect to go off. Now, I think the base chance for my Ruby Bolts to proc is 6%. So with the Armadillian Decree, that gives you 12% chance to go off. That's not bad. I mean, you know, you're looking at like 1 out of 8 point something, whatever, shots on average. Which is, again, a hell of a lot better than just tagging it with a regular Crystal Bow. I did take a couple of Zuck hits on this one, again. But if you're full HP with Absolute Unit, you literally can't get 1 hit. So technically, any Zuck hit that I take, I mean, it's just free damage being reflected to Zuck, and, you know, as they say, if you ever take damage in leagues, it's fine. It's just knife's edge, that's all. It's cool. Okay, there we go. So, I think according to my chat, they said my first Infernal Cape was 73 minutes and 37 seconds. This one was... Where's it at? Hello? 48 minutes and 52 seconds. Oh my. So we shaved a hell of a lot of time off. We did 50 Master Combat Achievements for 125 points. And I'm not good at mental math, but that's like... I don't know, like almost half an hour or so. Well, no, like 27 minutes or something. Obviously, we will trade in the Infernal Cape just in case we get that pet. Maybe? You never know. Yes, I accept that I won't get my cape, and I accept that I won't get a pet because we never get the pet. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was a good way to kind of culminate, you know, all the upgrades and stuff you get over the course of leagues. That's a good place to put it to use. 48.52. I can definitely grab some easy points from 99s that I'm close to as well. I'm going to start off with Fletching. Right now I'm level 95 Fletching. I've been told that with the Craftsman, if you make magic longbows with Pro Fletchinal, I swear to God somebody told me it's like 60 mil XP an hour. I'm not even kidding. Yep, no kidding. So my Fletching fragment is only level 2, not level 3. And even with it only being level 2, I still was getting 36 mil XP per hour. So anyway, there's level 99 Fletching. Alright, as this Wintertod game wraps up, that should be level 99 fire making as well. There we go, another easy 125 points. I got 4 crates to pop open here really quick. I guess at this point, the only thing that matters would be the pet, because that would carry over to the next league, and I didn't get it. That is so unlucky. And the absolute last thing that I'd like to do is going to require some money. I've been planning on doing this as my absolute last thing in leagues pretty much since the start. So, first things first, I need to alch some of these rune items, of course with Alchemaniac on, so I can get some money. Well, I've got 25 mil, and I am here at the Stonemason in Keldagrim. I need to buy 25 magic stones. So I'm about to spend literally all of my money. Wait a minute. Am I too poor? No! I need 25, I think. Fine, you money sucker stonemason. I'll buy one more magic stone, and now I am going to go make myself a demonic throne. There is a task for making a demonic throne, and obviously I don't need any more money now, so we may as well send it. You know, I really have always wanted to do this. Whenever I make POHs in this game, I always do the bare minimum, so it's kind of cool to build something flashy. Literally a complete waste of money, but there is a demonic throne, 250 points for that. That is going to put our final point total at 37,185. That should cement me pretty calmly within Rune. I'm thinking if I don't play the rest of leagues, there's no way I don't finish in Rune, which is a nice upgrade. You know, I think the first 2 leagues I played, I finished in Adamant, so I am going to throw up on screen. That's a bad way to word that. I'm going to put on screen now a screenshot of kind of like my best gear. I had a lot of fun this league. I really did. You know, of course, my biggest drop was that Scythe of Vitter, which I soloed, which feels so cool. I can say that I soloed a Scythe of Vitter. Maybe in a league is kind of an asterisk, I guess, but it still was fun. You know, my overall thoughts on Shattered Relic versus the previous leagues. You know, Twisted League was great because it was the first, right? Twisted League was cool because it was a fresh, brand new idea. I thought Trailblazer was fun, but it progressed way too fast. Like, I was done, I felt like, with most of what Trailblazer had to offer in like a couple of weeks. Whereas because you weren't area restricted, this league kept my attention and my interest by far the longest. I personally liked the fragment system over the relics. So of course in previous leagues you had relics. You picked one and you were done. Whereas with this one you could do a lot of mix and matching, and that allowed you to do pretty much every piece of content in the game. That being said, a common criticism that I heard was, you know, this didn't feel that much like a league, it just felt like turbo Iron Man mode because nothing was restricted. And that is a fair point. You know, I guess the thing that makes leagues what it is there are restrictions. And this one was pretty free. And so that's a fair criticism. I am very curious to see what they do next league as far as restrictions go. But all I know is I had a lot of fun. Obviously these videos aren't nearly as popular as my group Iron Man videos were, but you know, those of you that tuned in and watched all these, I certainly do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed them. If you guys did enjoy the series, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you soon back with the Group Iron Man series.